Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Pass to Harris from downtown, and Young pulls it down. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Down by 12. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
That is the way they would like to play every night, but of course each opponent represents different challenges.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. It's a completely new group for Atlanta. .152 left in the first quarter of the game. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And out of bounds, Buffalo will have it.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
.143 left to play in the first. On the wing, Suggs. Over to the left wing. The three ball hits the three-pointer.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Mann. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Buffalo passing it around. Howard, the pass to Batadze. 4-3. The rebound by Atlanta. 41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Beasley. And here's Mann. Here's Reed. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Harper. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Here's Buffkin. And he also played a big role in their last game with Toronto. To the paint. Here's Gay. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's Buffalo closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Buffalo.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
They've got Goga Batadze, Franz Wagner out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Smith, and it's Mills in at the three.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rissache's future in this league.
And for Atlanta, we got Rissache, Naz Reid out there with Malik Beasley, and it's Bufkin in at the point. Here's Beasley, up and in on the layup. Beasley's got his first basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Mills. The three. Bufkin with a rebound. Hawks trail by 7. It's Beasley on the wing. Rebound Buffalo. They've led by as many as 14. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. The first free throw is good. Buffalo making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. He's off on the second. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Rissache. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Rissache is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Suggs. Here he goes.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Now here's Rissache. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Fires the 3. And Mills pulls it down. Buffalo leading by 9. Pass to Smith. Outside Mills. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Zachary Rissache. Buffalo shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts for the game.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Hawks trail by 11. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Gay. Three-pointer, no good. Buffalo has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Suggs finds Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of it.
making a change here. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Atlanta, second.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Beasley. Stolen by Mills. Shoots over Beasley. Outside Mills. Driving in. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Rizachet. Will it go? And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
Here's Mills. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Hawks trail by 14. All right, Tim, you look at Malik Beasley carrying the torch for the 6'4 sharpshooters.
Oh, that's right, B.A., and believe me, he never saw one that he didn't like. He gets them up, and it's the combination of volume and accuracy that made it a big reason why he was the runner-up for Sixth Man of the Year in 2025.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Mills. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Beasley. Lets the three fly. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Mills, the pass to Howard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And Buffalo leads by 16. The three from Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Okongu's checked in for Reed. Johnson comes in for Niang. And Daniels is subbed in for Beasley. Buffalo leading by 13. Here's Mills. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Down low. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And when Young is running your offense, you're in good hands. Trey is great at getting everyone involved.
The shake. And scoring with the play inside is Mills. Mills has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Outside Risache. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Mills. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Now Risache, defended by Wagner. Risache, no good. Buffalo leading by 12. And Mills, here we go. Rebounded by Johnson. Outside Risache. Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Mills for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Young. Black defending. Okongwu, a screen on Wagner. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Mills. The rebound by Atlanta. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Here's Daniels. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
It's stolen by Okongwu. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Johnson for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And now just a 2-point Buffalo lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Wagner, the pass to Black. Now here's Mills. Covered by Daniels. Pass to Bataze. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Black. Buffalo again can't hit. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fearless from Young inside.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
And Mills. Oh, big time!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Young from long range. Unable to get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Buffalo out in front, up by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup, played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
We've got Paolo Banchero, and it's Mills in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Now here's Risacher. 14 points for him. Here's Johnson. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Nelson. Back to Mills. The kick out to Banchero. And here's Thomas. Guarded by Okongwu. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot-blocking teams.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Risacher with the ball. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Buffalo going with almost an entirely new group here. Here's Black. Out to the wing. Here's Harper. Good D by Daniels. The Hawks leading, quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
Here's Smith, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Thomas. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Johnson controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And slashing in for that offensive rebound. Johnson also getting credit for some hustle points.
Smith against Johnson. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. Howard, the pass to Black. They need this. Knocks down the triple. Black's got 6.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Now here's Young. Black defending. Howard grabs the miss.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
It's stolen by Daniels. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. There's Young with the 3. Young missing again.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Thomas, that's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Got a piece of it. From deep, Harper. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet. Tipped. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a change here. Reed's checked in. And so Wagner will bring it up for Buffalo. At one point, they led by 16. Van Carroll finds Wagner on the wing. Suggs. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Johnson passes to Reed. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Atlanta making some changes here. Gay's checked in for Johnson, and it's Malik Beasley in for Daniels. Now here's Banchero. He's got 5. Suggs outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. 3-on-3. Here's Young. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Back to Suggs. Banchero surveys. 5 to shoot. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Young on the run. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame. Struggling to get back on track.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
They grab their own miss. Reed got it. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Now Suggs. He's guarded by Beasley. From deep, Banchero at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Suggs against Young. Out to the right wing. Gay misses. Buffalo has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Harris passes to Banchero for the tie. Out to Harris. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The shot. Here's Mann. And the layup is good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Banchero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for Buffalo.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Bufkin. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The Hawks on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Malik Beasley, Risache out there with Naz Reid, and it's Gay in at the 4.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Smith finds Mills. And here's Wagner. Back to Mills. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Risache. Pass to Gay. 4 on the clock. Releases. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Atlanta leading by 4. Here's Bufkin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bufkin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Suggs, the pass to Mills. Crosses over. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Bufkin. Reed in the post. He's against Smith. Reed can't hit. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Beasley. Here's Buffkin. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Teams deciding to change it up. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And Allie, thanks. First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Here's Mills. Here's Nelson. A deep 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Bryant, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 25, Carter Bryant.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Nelson, guarded by Young. Nelson, no good. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. The 3 from Rizashay. Rebound Buffalo. Thomas has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
Pass to Nelson. Lets it go from deep. And a big-time jam right there.
Oh, my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
Now Reed. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Reed sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Harper passes to Mills. To the inside, Thomas. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First 2 foul. At the line for Buffalo, Thomas. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Reed. Jalen Johnson comes in for Bryant. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Beasley. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Rizashay. Pass to Okongwu. It's blocked! Thomas against Young. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Ricochet with the ball, and it's Thomas picking him up. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Caro, he's checked in for Buffalo. Mills comes in for Harper.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The putback. Pass to Nelson. Now Caro. Right side Mills. Let's go with a three. Mills, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Johnson. Yes! Using that window!
Ricochet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
He launches. The free ball is down!
That's his first three of the night. Maybe something to build on.
And when Snyder decides to call timeout, he was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Buffalo going with almost an entirely new group here. Hawks trail by 3. Young looking for an opening. Fires the 3. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
There it is. That is ice cold by Trae Young. Huge bucket.
Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Ricochet. Money from 3.
And just a clutch 3 to settle this crowd down after that big shot at the other end.
Buffalo has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Tries from 19. That's in!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Young, and he nails it.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Can't hit it. The Hawks leading. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Mills. Let's loose for 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
What a shot. That's exactly why you go to Young right there.
Daniels against Mills. Jacks up a 3. A Kongwu. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. We've got Paolo Banchero, and it's Thomas in at center. It's stolen by Okongwu. Outside Risache. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Here's Young. Now Johnson. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Oh, he cannot hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The putback to take the lead. Knocks down the trifecta.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Mills with the double team. Jalen Johnson can't get the 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Takes a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3. Now Young. Here's Johnson. Thomas with a rebound. Shoots a 3. Can't get it.
Well, he just wanted the ball more than anybody else. That's a great rebound.
It's tipped. Thomas with a steal. Mills against Young. Thompson outside. Stolen by Young. And here's the fast break. Johnson. And it's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
2 on the court.
Here's Daniels. Johnson outside. Now Young. Shot clock at 5. The triple drop.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Smith. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
Young with it. Wagner picks him up. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the 3. Could be what saves the day for them.
Smith. And yes, sir. Matching three-pointers. Wow.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Wagner with a steal. Suggs! Cash from downtown!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now here's Young for 3. And they get it back from deep. Wagner with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Buries it from outside.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Smith sinking the follow-up shot.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so Buffalo takes the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
But if your mind's neglected, stumble you might fall, stumble you might fall. Stumble you might fall. I ain't gonna go blind. I'm gonna get myself, I'm gonna get myself, I'm gonna get myself connected. The light that is reflected, hear me out. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. I wanna do it again, I wanna do it again, I wanna do it again. You're terrified, I wanna do it again. Ain't gonna go blind, ain't gonna go blind. I wanna do it again. Here we go. To make sure you're connected, the writing's on the wall. But if your mind's neglected, stumble you might fall, stumble you might fall. Hear me out, stumble you might fall. Yeah. Interstate 5, staying alive. Won't someone try? Open up your eyes. You must be blind if you can't see.
right, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice. $500,000 for the charm, brother, this is life. Got the Phantom in front of the building, Trinity, yeah. 10 years been legit, they still figure me bad. As a young, was too much to cope with. Why you think the BX nickname it Cook? Should have been called, or maybe I did it all, I put the pieces to the puzzle. Just as long I knew me and my people was gonna bubble. Came out the gate on some flojo. Fat brother with the logo kid. Said my don't dance, he just pull up her pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, he just pull up her pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Lean back, come on.
R to the easy, M to the whiz eye. My arms stay breezy, stay fizz. I got a date at 8, I'm in the 740 fizz eye. And I just bought a bike so I can ride till I with a matching jacket. About to cop me a mansion. My squad in the club, but you know they not dancing. We gangsta and gangsters don't dance with boogies. So never mind how we got in here with hoodies. Listen, we don't pay admission and the bouncers don't check us. And we walk around the metal detectors. And it really ain't a need for a VIP section in the middle with a dance floor. Reckless, check it, steady. Like my necklace started relaxing now. That's called a chain reaction. See, money ain't a thing. We still the same. Flows just changed. Now we about to change the game.
Said my don't dance, he just pull up her pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, he just pull up her pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. Now we living better now, coochie sweater now. And that G4 can fly through any weather now. See, haters get tight when you're worth some millions. That's why I thought the chinchilla hurt their feelings. You can find your at all type of events. Out of Vegas front row to all of. If born come, then they probably squeal. Cause half the rappers that blow like Derek for real. If you cross the line, right, I'm gonna hurt you. These even make signs commercial. Even Lil Bow Wow beat the cake. Walking like that's what's up. Can't keep telling me to speak about the rucker. Matter of fact, I don't want to speak about the rucker. Not even Pee Wee Kirkland could imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on, don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back, lean back, lean back, come on. Yeah. Can you hear me? Bronx, BX Burrow, Terror Squad. Big Pun forever. Tom Montana forever. Yeah. Streets is ours. Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Search, Raul, JB, Fat Ed, come on.
On a you never had, yeah. I'ma tell me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure for ya. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts, let me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got her friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a I'm really him, telling keep up. Always got that on me, let it creep up, yeah. Oh, they need a squad, they need a team up, yeah. I feel like Scotty got my beam up. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'm a Tommy boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts, let me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'm a Tommy boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else.
Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Gotta believe in knowing. She back at the house, she a friend came to and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out there, Aspen and snowing, yeah. She in the cut, got a, she want the pie, I don't know what got it in the car, and the got a nightlife. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G6, still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. Yeah, I do the streets in the clan to come in and get by. Feel like a Dubai. Feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut. Which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Don't let them go, lose control. I got two in the head, I'm tripping. Told don't play. Sitting down on phone. Got them back of the ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know you. Then I move like a social. Bite like a coat. Know that I want got sheets. I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. You be chopping it up, belly. Work on botch, turn it up with a red on. Shaking this drop, I ain't popping it. Hockey it down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking it. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Easy out of here. Easy out of here.
cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Yeah, what you did, I'ma do what I do. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. Be free, but you pay for that. Said her name and I'm lame for that. Love so strong, can't take it back. I'm in a mix in a random city. Running from trouble and bringing it with me. They got good, I make it a home. Like it enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. Hey, I gotta be by myself. I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, just say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich, and everything I do out of love, and everything I do about pay. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm in the mix, what's new is tune. Hey, I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey, I cash out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got drop ski, not ski. Thumbs down to everybody.
Double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lip shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge. You made it the wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, gon' blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe-to-toe. Anyone you know, young or older, get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show.